I'd been wanting to watch All Good Things for quite a while because I really like this kind of film, but then I realised it was set at Christmas time, so I tried to hold off a little bit and I finally decided to watch it, and I rather enjoyed it. This was released in 2019. It's directed by Kahlil Silver, written by Shogi Silver, and we have a cast including Sierra McCormick, Brett Hargrave, Morgan Fairchild, Corbin Bernsen, and various others. Great cast, great performances, well written characters, and a lovely narrative. Two sisters are sent to stay with their grandparents on their grandparents' farm over Christmas. They don't really want to go, they're not exactly happy about this arrangement, but they have no choice. And obviously, when they get there, eventually they start to have a change of heart. They spend time with the horses, and maybe they can help save the farm from its current situation as well. And I'll say no more than that. It's not completely like every other film like this. There are many films where usually a young female, not always, but mostly a young female protagonist will go and stay at a ranch, at a farm, and connect with a horse and reconnect with parts of themselves they've maybe lost along the way. And here we have two sisters instead of just one main protagonist, which I thought made it a little bit different. And it's not necessarily as depressing as some of the others. Not that that's a criticism to those films. There's a time and a place, and I think they handle those subjects really well. But this one, especially with the Christmas feel, it has a bit of a, I don't want to say a merrier atmosphere, as that's not quite the word, but I think maybe a more magical and heartwarming feel quite early on. I also love the grandparents. I think they're really wonderful characters. So I enjoyed every aspect of this. The narrative is quite pleasant. I didn't feel emotions as strong as I often do with films like this, so I think it's maybe a lighter film than some of the others. So if you like films about farms and horses that help characters come to terms with certain things, but you're not looking for something too heavy, this could be a good middle ground. With regards to the Christmas aspect, the intro was very festive, very, very Christmassy. And then we have some nice decorations. It could have been a little bit more Christmassy. They could have lent into that, but I know not everybody likes really over-the-top, sickly sweet Christmas films. So if you prefer something that's festive but not over the top, this again could be a nice balance there. There are times when it gets a little emotional, but as I said, it never felt too heavy, and we have a really lovely setting as well. In fact, let me see if IMDb says where this is filmed. This is filmed at the Skyland Ranch in Gold Bar, Washington. Also, the Rosecrest Equestrian Estate in Monroe, Washington, and Valentine Farms in Snohomish, Washington. I apologize if I've mispronounced that. It's filmed at various locations in Washington, and it's beautiful. We have some really nice locations, and in general, I really enjoyed the film. As I said, this had been on my list for quite a while, and I wanted to wait until at least a little later in the year to watch it because of the Christmas aspect. I'm watching this in late August. This probably won't be up until a little closer to Christmas, but I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was a sweet film with some great characters and performances, visually really satisfying as well, and a nice amount of Christmas. I would have liked a tiny bit more, but it still had enough Christmas that I'm happy to call it a Christmas film. And if it sounds like a film for you, then of course I'm happy to recommend it.